and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the Randy and James Show. Here is some WWE 2K14. I am Randy, aka Awesome311, and I'm here with my commentating partner, as always and as usual, James, otherwise known as the Megalon 4417. Say what's up to the people. Ooh, yeah. He was in WWE 2K15, and we are doing a universe move between me and him. He gets his show, I get my show. We go through this, and we do our own thing. So you guys already know the drill. You know, we gotta get started, customize everything, get everything together. First, we gotta get our shows. So let's get rid of that. We're not gonna have no mid-show like that. And James chose to have Friday, so I have Monday. So I guess I can go first with creating my show. You know, I'm not sure if I really want to have Raw. You know, I'm pretty sick of Raw. Raw's been around for a while. And, you know, maybe I want to just make my show, you know, a little bit of NXT, you know. I think NXT is the better brand out of all three right now at this time. So, you know, I might as well make my brand NXT. And, you know, what can I say? What can I do? So we keep the Raw roster right there. Championships? Definitely not. My main title I would have to pick is a belt that I think was like, I honestly looked the best out of all the belts. And that would obviously have to be this one, the WWE Championship. You can just pick anybody right there. My mid-card championship, a belt that I wish that they would bring back personally is the European Championship. Tag team, I would definitely be having a tag team division in mind, so, you know, of course, so I'm gonna have to pick the World Tag Team Championship. I really like these belts and how they look personally. And Divas belt, I'll actually pick the NXT Women's Championship. So 5 matches, Universe Draft. There we go. There goes my brand so far. And James, can you work yours? Does it work?
No.
I get how to do it. You want SmackDown, Raw, Superstars, Main Event? You want any of these other ones? Like, just let me know.
I'm thinking, think of this. I think we have to just pick Bad Blood.
Oh, so he wants his brand to be called Bad Blood. Which one? You want the one with the little drip, or you just want the 2 words Bad Blood?
03. The drip.
03. We're going old school style, you know. Obviously, he wants Bad Blood. You know, 03's one is better anyway. Bad Blood. Now, that's pretty crazy. I mean, you're turning a pay-per-view into a TV show. You're making a pretty big impact. But I'm letting you know, of course, NXT will be the better brand at the end of the day, getting more views as usual. But, you know, I'm not here to cause any controversy. I'm not here to brag. It's your turn. I'll let you have your moment. So what do you want your main championship to be?
I would like to have the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
You want 2 belts? You're trying to overtop me or something?
I want 2 belts, yeah.
That's cool. What do you want your singles mid-card championship?
I want the Intercontinental Championship, actually.
Oh, you want the current one, the old school one? I mean, what are you going for?
We'll get the current one. Keep it simple.
Keep the current one. Maybe which tag team championships?
I'm glad you picked the World Tag Team because I want the WWE Tag Team.
Oh, doing a little old school style for me real quick. That's pretty crazy. Which Divas title do you want? The women's or the Divas? Like,
I want the women's.
Oh, you want the women's? Trying to do this old school flavor. That's pretty crazy. So, there we go so far with our 2 things. Now, what you all been waiting for. Our draft. Yes, we have our draft. Now, first, let me get this off. We have our draft now. Let me just make this one. This is NXT. There we go. Something like that. change that. Now, as far as who gets to go first, we will do a coin flip.
Heads. Heads.
James wants head, I get tails. We have a dime. Okay, we're not poor. You know, don't always need a quarter.
Heads.
And the winner to get the first pick in the draft is... Drumroll, please. Tails. Tails. Not cheat you. It is tails. Now, I get the first pick, and you know, it's a pretty big deal. You know, I know that I'm not the smartest guy around, but you know, when it comes to wrestling, I know myself, and I know when I pick my person, it'll be way better than anybody that he picks. So my first pick in the 2015 Randy and James Show Universe mode is I have to go with, of course, yes, the current today Daniel Bryan. He's on top of his game. I mean, there's nothing more I could do, really. I mean, how could I not pick Daniel Bryan first? And James, who would you like, brother? I mean, anybody. The choice is yours.
Let's go over the people here. Let's see what our certain options are. What I want. So many options. I think I'll take a man who's been dominating in the WWE as of right now, and that man is Brock Lesnar.
Oh, he's gonna go with the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar. That's a pretty big move, I'm not gonna lie, but not as big as this next move will be. My second pick in the Randy and James Show Universe Mode draft will have to be, of course, without a doubt, a man who I think and believe should be at the top, no matter what anybody says. He's one of the best performers going out to the ring today. My man, Dolph Ziggler. He is a beast. I think this guy should be main eventing every show, but you know, he will get the opportunity on my show. Top that, James. Who do you
just because I like to play a little dirty here and there, I have my next wrestler I want to pick. His name is Roman Reigns.
Oh my gooey! He took one of my favorite guys today. That's a little, that hurt me in a little bit in the heart, James. Can't believe he did that. But you know, it's cool. He picked Roman. And if he's gonna pick Roman, you wanna go with big guys. You pick Brock, you pick Roman. Why don't we go with, you know, a guy that's pretty big but moves around the ring like he's only 106 pounds. I'm gonna pick the psychopath Bray Wyatt. He's the leader of the Wyatt family. I mean, what more can you do? Top that.
I think I'll pick someone who's had quite a rivalry with Mr. Bray Wyatt, and his name is Jonathan Cena.
Oh, he's gonna go with Mr. Hustle, loyalty, and respect. You're gonna pick the poster boy for your show? That's a pretty low blow on your part, James. I can't believe you would do that, but you know. Yeah, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do to get the ratings in, bruh. But if you're gonna do low blows like that, I mean, if you're gonna look at John Cena, then there's no reason that I shouldn't look at my next pick, the Viper, the Apex Predator, Randy. Let me repeat that name, Randy Orton. Current version. Top that.
Top that, he says. Well, Randy, I'm afraid I got some bad, bad news. Barrett.
Oh, you're gonna pick bad news, Barrett, a guy that gets injured like every single week. Anyways, moving on from losers, I mean, Bad News Barrett is the future of the business, so if you want to look towards the future, how can we both forget the guy that will make the future of the WWE? Yes, I am picking not the Shield version, but the current version of the psychological, insane lunatic Dean Ambrose. Yes, I went there. Top that.
Well, since you got such big names on here, I may as well add to the list. I would like to select Big E Langston.
He picked Big E. Big E Langston is a pretty great competitor, and I will give you, he has a strength and he has a skill to be one of the best. I'll give you that. But if you were smart like I am, you would look towards the future in a man that made the past. A man that has been the past, the present, and will still in the future be the future. A man that goes by the name of CM Punk. Pipe Bomb. And I picked the 11 to 2012 version. Hashtag top that.
Well, you're asking for it now. I would definitely... who do I want to select? At the top that. Alright. Well, I choose the undefeated Rusev.
He's going with the future in a Russian. A man that hates America but dominates his opponents. He is undefeated. I give him that. Great job. You picked a man that's undefeated. Well, let me choose somebody that isn't undefeated but did not sell out and bought in. Of course, I'm talking about the man who is notifiably the permanent future of the WWE, the current Seth Rollins. Hashtag top that.
Well, if I was to choose someone else, who would I have to pick today? I think we all know who I'm going to pick. And his name is The Rock.
Who's going? What The Rock is cooking. I smell it. I think everybody smells it. But you know, that's cool. You want to pick The Rock. You want to pick one of the greatest of all time. Well, if you're going to do that, I might as well pick one of the greatest of all time too. Since you want to play that game, my next choice is none other than the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Hashtag top that.
Well, since we're picking, let me just pick someone who you also like. And his name, oh, his name happens to be, ready for it? Sting.
He picked the Crow Sting. That is such a low blow. One of my favorite of all time. Ever since I was growing up as a kid, I love Sting. You're gonna pick the Stinger? You're gonna pick the Stinger?
We feel the score being locked.
You had the audacity to pick the Stinger. Well, if you're gonna pick the Stinger, then I might as well pick the Phenom, the Dead Man, the old school American badass, The Undertaker. Hashtag top that.
Top that. Well, if I need to, I will. I pick, and rest his soul, the Ultimate Warrior.
Ugh, he picked the Ultimate Warrior. As I'll give you that one. That was a great pick. Rest in peace, Ultimate Warrior. But you know, we can't keep looking at the past now, man. We have to look towards the future. And nonetheless, you know, my show is named NXT, so I might as well look at a couple of NXT stars. And my next pick is a man that I think once he makes it, he will break down the building. Of course, I am talking about Sami Zayn. Top that.
Well, once again, he asked for it to top it, so therefore I will. My next wrestler is, are you ready for this? AJ Lee.
He's going for the Divas. Pretty smart move, I guess, if you want to see a couple of little half-naked women wrestling on your show. But that's not what wrestling is about to me. To me, wrestling is about two men going at it to destroy one another to get the championship. And my next person that I pick is a man that does that every single night he comes out to the ring. Of course, without a doubt, I am obviously talking about the one and only Monster in Kane. Old school style. Top that.
Well, I may as well finish the rivalry out while I'm at it. And my next choice is Paige.
Going for the Divas, going for the future of the Divas, I might as well add. Well, you know, as I've been going on, I've been thinking, hey, what about my tag team division? What am I thinking? Obviously, I can't forget about So I just started out with a little bit of Jey Uso. Top that.
Well, it's going to be a shame seeing Bray Wyatt without his family on this show, as my next pick is Eric Rowan.
You would dare! You had the audacity to break up my Wyatt family? He has the audacity. I can't believe this. Well, if he's gonna break up my family, then I just have to recreate a new one. Starting with getting the other member of the Usos, Jimmy Uso. Top that.
Well, I think we all know who my next decision is in order to finish out most of the Wyatt family. And my next choice is, drum roll please, Luke Harper.
Oh, what a surprise. He picked Luke Harper. I am shocked, ladies and gentlemen. Well, he wants to go like that, playing dirty, going against the rules, picking people that deserve to be on my side. So you want to play like that. Well, if you want to play like that, I might as well start taking some people that I know will be a great addition to your dumb brand. I choose the one and only Stone Cold Steve Austin. And if you have a problem with that, well, I guess you just have to say one thing. Top that.
Well, I feel as if I need to add a real American to this roster.
Oh my
and
God.
His name is Jack Swagger.
Oh my God. He got Rusev. Now he has Jack Swagger. I see you. You're thinking about rivalries. That's a smart idea. Maybe I should think of a couple of rivalries. I mean, as you saw, I got Dolph Ziggler and a man that he defended his Intercontinental Championship against in the past year in a 2 out of 3 falls match. I might as well get that other man. One of the best in the business today that has not gotten his opportunity in the WWE yet. The winner of the Andre the Giant Battle Royal at WrestleMania 30, Cesaro. Top that. Wait, what's it? What the hell? Oh, I see it. Okay. Oh my God. I see. Wait, no, wait. Okay. There we go. Alright, let me just fix up everything. Make sure. Okay, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for staying with us while we have been here. Where were we? Oh, it's my pit. Let me just go get Cesaro real quick. Sorry for the inconvenience, but you know, that's what we have to do on the Randy and James show. Just improv and keep going along. But James, anyway, who's your next dumb pick? You know, we don't really care, so you just you know, go on about it.
My next pick, well, I can't just have 2 divas. I'm gonna need a 3rd and maybe a 4th to get this little division settled. So my next pick is Nikki Bella.
You pick the terrible Nikki Bella. Well, seeing how you want to break teams up, I might as well pick the one and only other twin, Brie Bella. Top that.
Well, now that I have enough divas, unlike some people, I can focus on my superstars a little more now. And I say we can bring it back a little bit to the person who actually respected the Intercontinental Championship. And his name is Chris Jericho.
He picked one of my favorites of all time. What a shocker. Well, since he wants to do that, that is okay with me, you know. Pick Chris Jericho, pick one of the greats of all time, you know, I can give him that. But you know, I still gotta look towards my tag team division, and you may have taken the rest of the Wyatt family, but you know, who's to say there can't be a new Wyatt family? And a man that I think would go great in the Wyatt family is a man that has not gotten an opportunity, a man that I think has the great talent to be next to Bray Wyatt. Ladies and gentlemen, welcoming to the new NXT brand and the new member of the Wyatt family. It may shock you. His name is Curtis Axel. On my brand, I do what I want, when I want. And if you don't like it, well, all you have to say is top that.
Well, since we are picking some NXT people, I figure I may as well pick my first one. And his name is Adrian Neville.
The man with no gravity. He picked Adrian. Well, that's a great pick. I'll give that to you. But you know, the Wyatt family can't just have 2 men. So there's one more guy that I think should join the Wyatt family. and this may come as a shocker to you, but it's obviously Bray Wyatt's brother behind the scenes, Bo Dallas. And if you have a problem with it, then I got 2 syllables for you. Bo leave.
Since we're talking about phrases with the word that begin with B, I figure I'll continue it. My next pick just so happens to be Big Show.
He picked the 7-foot piece of monkey trash. Get Big Show out of the way. But you know, he's going around picking these bums. I have to pick the actual great guys. I mean, I might as well get somebody that, you know, made me get into the business. A man that made me love the business. A man that antagonized me night after night after night for years. A man that I have all the utmost respect for. The Game, the cerebral assassin, the 14-time world champion, Triple H. Top that.
Well, all I can say is my next choice is probably one of the most respected men to ever step into a ring. Hall of Famer, future Evolution member. That man's name, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
Woo! He picked the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. A man that has to be at least 60, 70 years old. Anyway, while you pick the elderly, I'll pick the youngins, and I'll go back to a man that's young, hungry, and ready to get his spotlight shine on him. One of the best wrestlers, puts on some great matches, but doesn't really get the credit that he rightfully needs. A man who is in the mid card, but when he comes to my show will be a main eventer like he deserves. His name is my Jamaican man, Kofi Kingston. He's Jamaican me crazy, and top that.
All I have to say is feed me more. My next choice is Ryback.
Wow. Here we are with our 20 picks. We have one more pick each, because next time you see us, we will be picking 4 DLC downloadable content people. Well, not downloadable content, but you know, download people. Same thing, you know what I mean. So with my very last pick in the Randy and James Show draft, I obviously have to choose. Drum roll, please. I have to choose a man that, you know, most people really don't like. Most people don't really care about. A man that I think is a great talent, and he has great mic skills, and he can be, and he's been at the top, and he will stay at the top, and he will be one of the best of all time someday. Even though most people don't respect him, I have respect for him, and I respect what he does for our business. He is awesome, and his name is The Miz. Hashtag top that.
Well, I had to pick a man who's quite unique. He's one of a kind, per se. So my next choice is Rob Van Dam.
Oh my goodness, he picked RVD. I cannot believe it. Well, he's over here picking RVD, and ladies and gentlemen, there you go for now. The rest of the stuff will be behind the scenes, so you don't have to worry about that. But thanks for watching. The next time you see us, we will be picking 4 more men, and we will be starting the Randy and James Show Universe Mode. See you next time.